Atari 50, the anniversary celebration. So, my first game that I remember playing, like, history-wise, just giving you an idea how old I am, I think was The Lion King on the Super Nintendo. It's either that or Mario Kart. One of the two. So, your boy's got some history. And I thought it'd be kind of cool when I got this sponsorship to just check out older games that I've never been a part of. Like, this is like the history of gaming. This shit's like really important. What a horrible first game, The Lion King. Yeah, a little rough, right? And I didn't realize this would be an interactive journey when they first gave it to me. I just thought it would be like this. Like, you would go in, and it would just be like, here's all the games. And which is cool is you could sort it by certain things. So what I was looking at is you can go by titles, so you can have names if you want. You would have alphabetical order, or you can do by recently played, or you can sort by the year. It goes in the history of Atari games coming out, which is fucking cool. That's so sick, right? But it goes a little bit further than that. It's not just a game where you play a bunch of classics. One, they've remastered a couple of them. But two, they take you on a history lesson. And you can start all the way with the origins, which I thought would be a fun stream for us to do for the next couple hours. Just kind of go through the history of Atari. Got little timelines and everything. In the beginning, in a world where pinball was king, two engineers dreamed that the coin-operated games played on the computers could become the next big thing. A company called Syzygy was where it all started. How do you pronounce that? Syzygy? Syzygy? Science-gy? You head over, it goes Computer Space. It's the first arcade game. Computer Space was designed by the Atari co-founders Ted Dabney and Nolan Bushnell and manufactured by Nutting Associates. Nutting Associates is a name of another company that we won't talk about. It was based on the 1962 computer game Space War. And what you can do is you can go down and find more information about it. And they have little videos too. Look at this. Find the first computer space in the year 2000. Former Atari employee Jerry Jossop saw a newspaper ad for a computer space machine in a Quonset hut on a sunflower seed farm. In California, he found the first computer space machine ever manufactured. Look, isn't this cool?
Some reason I'm looking through the
How's the audio?
San Jose Mercury in the just random stuff section for sale. And I see world's first video game computer space. No price, just call. I'm like, wow, I'm pretty interested in this. So I called the guy.
Look how simple it is.
You got a computer space? Yeah. He goes, yeah.
He does look like George Lucas a little bit, doesn't he?
Okay, great. What color is it? And he goes, well, what color do you want? I'm like, wow, this is getting very interesting, because who has a whole bunch of computer spaces and who would know that they came in all these different colors? He goes, I got a yellow, a solid blue, metal flake blue, and metal flake red. And he goes, a whole bunch of other games too.
Look at that.
Okay, great.
It's so 70s.
These were in a Quonset hut on a sunflower seed farm off of Highway 80 in Dixon, California.
I can turn audio up a bit.
Between, you know, the Bay Area
Just don't
and Sacramento.
TTS me, chat.
These things hadn't been moved in, you know, probably since 1975. And so I got in touch with Nolan and showed him the pictures and scratched his head, and then like a light bulb went off in his head. He goes, these were Ted Dabney's. These were Ted Dabney's units. This
70s hair is so interesting to me. Everyone's got really clean shaved faces and the long hair.
That we had, and he goes, this yellow one's the first one. He goes, I know it. That yellow one is the very first one. I kept the first one, which is a beautiful yellow computer space, and I kept Pong number 46.
Look at it.
And we got the rest of them running and working as good as we could. We got it all for $5,000. I don't regret the purchase one bit. Not for a minute.
That's so cool. Then go here to Al Alcorn's business card. Dabney and Bushnell named their company Syzygy Engineering after a team for the direct alignment of Sun, the Moon, and Earth during an eclipse. Alan Alcorn, who had worked with Dabney and Bushnell at their previous workplace, was the first engineering hire at Syzygy. That was his business card during the early days. Look at it, we can see his little business card. Hell yeah. CZG, is that how you do it? Look at it. I had business cards made once. It was an interesting experience. On June 27th of 1972, Dabney and Bushnell incorporated their company in the state of California by the name CZG was already taken. Instead, they chose Atari, a term for the Japanese game of Go. The company briefly continued doing business under the name CZG. In rare footage from a 1973 documentary titled Games Computers Play, we hear from a young Nolan Bushnell inside the CZG offices.
Well, I'd say 30 years to pretty much the present. The arcades have been relegated to the back rooms and the side streets and generally been an unsavory type of place. What we want to do is bring the amusement game to age. If we can give it a new zip and a pizzazz, it's going to be financially successful as well as, I think, a very
look at the beards.
Leisure time activity
look at him.
for the American people.
The marriage of traditional pinball machines and computer technology has resulted in the birth of a new breed of amusement games. And Nolan Bushnell is the man handing out
How
the
many
cigars.
Pong machines?
Bushnell has developed 2 such games, Computer Space and Pong, and believes that they and others like them will move the pinball industry out of America's bus stations and bowling alleys and into the space age. In 1971, Bushnell invented Computer Space, but sold production rights to Nutting Associates of Mountain View, California, for royalties based on the number of games sold.
500 Nutting
It proved a good deal
Associates.
for both parties. Sales already exceed 1,500 machines. Computer Space, like Pong, sells for around $1,000 and is played on the screen of a standard television set, which has been programmed to display the desired game. In Computer Space, the player controls a rocket ship, which is trying to shoot down enemy flying saucers while avoiding their missiles.
Did people just stand around and play this for hours?
If the player scores more hits than the enemy saucers, he gets 1 free play. By the time Bushnell invented Pong in 1972, he was able to form his own company, Syzygy Corporation in Santa Clara, California, to produce the game. He has already sold over 1,000 machines and expects to sell 10,000 in the United States by the end of the year. Pong, as the name might indicate, is a game of video ping pong. The 2 players turn dials which control their electronic paddles and volley with an equally electronic ball.
It's so amazing to me how something so simple was so revolutionary. Look at that, there's 3 people in the background on the camera recording it in the reflection.
Bushnell did design and program both his games. The technology he uses dates back to the late 1950s. Thanks to research by the Defense Department in the wake of Sputnik, Bushnell is now able to act out his dream of a nation inhabited by thousands of Pong and Computer Space games.
The government spent millions of dollars on this technology, and as a result, now it's cheap enough that we can put it into a game and sell it for 25 cents for a few minutes and make $1 at it. It's something that the research and development really was done many years ago, and now it's cheap enough.
It's fascinating how long 25 cents lasted.
Integrated circuits, we can use
from like 70s to like the, what, 95, 96? Until the arcades started falling out. Super Nintendo kind of put the nail in the coffin there, right?
Each of these small chips is capable of storing large amounts of information. The program for a game is determined by specific combinations of these units to form a PC, or printed circuit board. The printed circuit board then tells the TV screen what to do. A single printed circuit board is all that is required to operate Pong, whereas 15 years ago it would have taken enough tubes and wiring to fill an average house. Bushnell first saw the commercial potential of video games in a game called Space War, which has been played at computer centers around the country for several years.
We used to play Space War a lot at the AI project at Stanford, which is a big computer complex. And one day it just hit. You know, this is
I remember my first time watching a Final Fantasy X cinematic, and I was like, this is it. This is the best gaming will ever be. There's no way it gets better. And then Kingdom Hearts came out, and I was like, holy shit, it never gets better!
Boy, you know, it's going to work.
Notable and quotable. The genius of Atari was to create a fully formed commercial game that was designed for the masses and accessible to the masses. Eugene Jarvis, creator defender. More than just a game company, it kickstarted Silicon Valley. A lot of what we think of Sunnyvale is a result of Atari. I think that ethos of creativity and openness, that wasn't common back in the 70s and 80s, and yet Atari pioneered that. Oh, interesting. So 1972, while Pong was not the first arcade game, it was the first successful one, selling thousands more units of computer space and bringing in more quarters. And no exaggeration to say the simple tennis game launched an entire industry. And we can play it now, right here. There it is. It's so pretty in its own way. The question is, how do we get it going? Do I have to do both controls? Wait, is there no AI? Wait, do I have to do both? Am I beating myself? Oh no! Wait, wait, okay, now we're tied. This is good. This is good. All right, now we're gonna have a try-hard match. Here we go, try-hard match. Here we go, here we go. Ah! What is this? I got one. We're in. We're in. Okay, got this. Yes. Wait. Oh, fuck yes. All right, first of 7 wins. Here we go. I win. Just like that. Done. You can do things like change the screen mode. You can make it full, wide, original, all that stuff. You can add a filter, borders, whatnot. Go crazy. Flyer? Look at this thing. Oh my god. A new product, a new concept, a new company. This is a product that revolutionized the amusement game industry. Is this like the manual? Is this the first manual? The newest 2-player video skill game, Pong. Video skill game. Look at that. Don't shoot if you can't catch it. It was shooting automatically. Oh, whoops. So let's quit out here. Done. Back out. The birth of Pong. Al Alcorn, the creator of Pong, discusses the design process of this iconic game and how its signature and sound effect came from a lack of resources. Really? Isn't this fascinating? Like, holy moly.
You know what the Atari motto is? Innovative leisure, right? Well, it didn't say innovative arcade games. It didn't say innovative video games. It said innovative leisure. It was broad from day one. I mean, Nolan always had a consumer game in his mind because that's what he hired me to do. And I wound up doing the wrong thing and making a hit coin-op game, right? When I was at Ampex, I learned how to make
Atari 50 is the name of this game, Zen.
The basic
Atari 50.
fundamental circuit necessary to get a TV signal because we had to generate an analog signal.
Was it your thumbnails?
So you do that and you get the ball at one speed and you put paddles up and it's a very, very boring game. And so I added the speed up and I added the angle.
What happens is I always like start taking pictures and then I start doing this.
Playable, interesting.
And then I'm like, I should look in the camera and I should look in the camera.
And so,
and then it's just awkward. It's just me being awkward in my room for like 20 minutes just trying to figure out how to fucking pose.
Game and hey, great. So what are you gonna do for sound? I go, sound, I'm already over budget. What am I gonna do? Nolan said, well, I want the sound of a roar of a crowd of thousands.
That one. It's good.
Applauding your win. And Ted said, I want.
Unless we get screenshots. Screenshots are actually kind of hard to pull off. I used to try to do screenshots off of my like Twitch streams. I'm constantly moving most of the time, and if I'm standing still, I'm boring.
Around for a day and poked
so it's kind of hard to take pictures.
Sounds had already existed in the vertical sync generator. And gated them out with the 555 timer. I love it. Years later, the sound is so well thought out, so appropriate. It was like, are you kidding me? It was just, you know, just thrown together in spite of what the boss said. And so that was how...
This guy sounds like me talking about Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Came to be.
It's amazing. The sound, the quality, the combos, everything is great. It's anime as hell. People not playing it suck. Promotional flyers. The newest 2-player video skill game, Pong, from Atari Corporation, CCG engineered, featuring striking attract mode. All right, let's go down here. Pong doubles. With other companies quickly looking to capitalize on Pong's success with clone machines, Atari looked to improve on the experience. Pong doubles let 4 players get on all the fun. In this promotional photo are Joe Keenan, Nolan Bushell, and Al Acorn. Puppy Pong, happy faces in your waiting room. Since most coin-operated games were installed in bars and thus inaccessible for children, Atari developed the Puppy Pong, a device meant to be installed in the waiting rooms of pediatric offices. The idea did not catch on, and Puppy Pong only had a small production run. What? Can we play that? Since most coin-operated games were installed in bars and thus inaccessible to children, Atari developed Puppy Pong, a device meant to be installed in the waiting rooms. Okay. Look at that. You can... Oh, I forgot. You guys remember... I don't know if it's still a thing. Layaway? I swear my parents bought everything on layaway. Which is like you just put it in the back and slowly pay it over time. Okay, let's go next. The Legend of the Broken Pong Machine. One of the often told stories of the origin of the game industry is the tale of Al Acorn. Being called by the manager of Andy's Caps, the Sunnyvale bar where the first Pong prototype was on display to fix the broken machine. Alcorn and many other gaming industry legends recount the tale in this video feature. Poros, am I right? Poros? Is that what it's called? Layaway? Layaway still exists? Makes sense. It's essentially a credit line, right? Just done with the store. Makes sense. The Legend of the Broken Pong.
So everybody's heard the Pong story. Probably everybody's heard the Pong story.
I haven't heard it.
I've heard it many times.
Hey, George
and from
Lucas.
Alcorn himself, who designed Pong. So
The story I've heard is that they installed
Tim
one of the
Schafer.
first Pong machines in a tavern and let people play it as a test.
Put it out into an arcade and see if it makes money. I mean, that's the market research.
My understanding was Ted built a cabinet, a tabletop, simple cabinet over the weekend. And a coin mech bolted to the side of the cabinet, tabletop type of big thing was sit on a barrel.
Placing a interactive video machine somewhere and having people play it was still a relatively new concept. Nobody knew if it was going to go.
Oh, what is the name of the bar in Palo Alto?
San Jose?
No, it was Andy Caps.
It was Santa Clara?
Sunnyvale.
So we'll put it in Andy Caps. You know, it's a coin-op game, be it fragile and humble, and so we did.
Well, my memory is that he gets a phone call, the game's busted, which of course is the usual thing you get on a support line. It doesn't work. What is it, and in what way does it not work? Well, it doesn't work.
The bar owner or manager at the time kind of yelled at them and like accused them of their game being shoddy because it had already broken down and it was no longer functioning or working.
And they get a call, you know, later on that night and like, hey, this thing broke, you know.
What's wrong with it?
Come and pick up this piece of shit game and get it out of here. You know, this thing broke. You know, I'm not gonna waste my time fixing this crap.
But anyway, the machine, we got the word that it stopped working, and I figured it could be anything, and I'd go out there and take a look at it. And so I went to the machine.
It's probably too much money.
The first thing you do is you want to try to play the game, because the machine was on in a tracked mode, so it was working, but you couldn't start a game. So you open up the coin box to basically flip the micro switch to give yourself a free game, because I'm not going to waste a quarter, you know.
And so they went down to see what's wrong with the machine to fix it, and what they found out was that it wasn't broken, it was just that so many people had played it, they'd filled the coin box with quarters and it was jammed and it couldn't take anymore.
So many people had played it that it couldn't accept any more money.
The game is broken because it's stuffed.
That's
so full of
amazing.
quarters.
Completely stuffed with quarters.
And it was a small, I remember it was kind of small, if I remember, it was a small space. It just filled up with the quarters and it wouldn't take it.
When I opened up the coin mech, you know, all these quarters just gushed out. So, whoa, that's impressive.
It's the equivalent of like crashing a server when you launch a new website and it's so popular. So they crashed the server on Pong.
And one of the other reasons it was also so popular is because you could play it with one hand while you're still holding a pint in your other hand. And that also was one of those things that,
yeah, you could drink beer and play.
Many years later led to the rise of the fun barcades that we have, you know, and we can enjoy now.
as Al will always say with a little, twinkle in his eye, he goes, "This is a problem I can fix."
Basically, the way it worked was you take the money, the deal you have, and you split the take with the owner of the bar. And so I did that, and I had this sack of quarters, and the next day I come into work and I said, I got the machine fixed, and here's the problem. Goddamn thing's making too much money. And Really?
But it was one of those great moments where something that supposedly was failing was actually such a huge success.
It's so
that no one
funny
could
how many different
recognize it.
people
was
told the
truly
story. It's
ugly
so
duckling
popular.
version
How did I not
of
know this story? Who
technology.
knew the story,
Because
chat?
remember, Nolan thought, he was like, this is just a placeholder until we get to design the really good game, because who's going to play this stupid shit-ass game?
They went on to produce all of these classic, memorable arcade titles for years that allowed the company to survive and be so much more than a one-hit wonder. So that's my understanding of the history of Pong.
It's a great story if it's true.
If it's true.
When a story is good, you know there's some doubt about it. Like, oh, that's too good to be really true. It's probably a boring version of it that's actually true.
It sounds realistic to me. You know.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I've kind of seen
That sounds like a normal 1970s story. There was no dragons involved.
Overflow and it's kind of a cool feeling.
Anyway, that's how that all happened. Yeah.
Anyway. That was awesome. Space Race. For Atari's second game, it went back to the space genre. Space Race challenged two players to get their spaceship to the top of the screen first, while dodging an asteroid field. Although space games would eventually be some of the top earners of the arcade, Space Race was not a success. Really? Atari's fourth game was a simple maze game in which one player attempted to catch the other. What made Gotcha controversial were the pink domes covering the joysticks, which were meant to resemble breasts. The game's risque flair extended to this metaphor. Ultimately, the domes were removed from machines because of cost concerns. What? I want to see them! Oh my god. That's amazing. They really did just put two giant pink shaped figures and said, here's a video game. Yeah. All right. Gotcha. Touch Me. An Atari coin operating machine called Touch Me was not a video game, but an electronic device that challenged a player to repeat an ever-lengthening pattern of button presses. Ralph Baer, the inventor of home gaming consoles, saw a Touch Me machine, was inspired to improve on it to create the iconic handheld game Assignment. That's Touch Me? Oh, can I not play these? I want to play Gotcha. Gotcha seems great. I'd play the hell out of Gotcha. All right, well, hang on. Let me get some water, chat, because I'm reading a lot more than I thought I would. I want to make sure I can not, slur our whole place. Be right back. Okay, let's continue. Key games. While Atari was quite successful in 1973, it felt it was being held back by the fact that coin-operated machine distributors wanted exclusive agreements. So it created a competitor called Key Games, a separate company headed up by Joe Keenan that would sell similar machines to other distributors. Key Games Elimination was released by Atari as a Quadra-Pong, for example. This military combat game was the only title produced by Key Games that was not a clone of Atari product. Shortly after its release, Atari formally acquired Key, bringing an end to the fiction that they were competitive rivals. However, the Key Games division continued operation under its own name until 1973. Tank. I love the giant, instruction videos and the features and all that stuff. Oh, I can play it! Quadra Tank. The first new entry in Tank series in 1978, Quadra Tank is a 4-player twist on the classic tank combat gameplay. Developed in 2022 by Digital Eclipse, it combines features from all the tank games, even letting you play on ice. Let's play it. Quadra Tank. To celebrate Atari's 50th anniversary, Digital Eclipse has returned to the origins of combat with this 4-player retaining. Okay, so this came out in 2022, so this is just like a remaster of the game. Press B to join. I'm in. Press D-pad when all players are in. Oh, plus. Map 1? Sure. Plus, start, single screen, and accept.
Get ready.
What is happening? Oh my god. Alright, fair enough. Oh, it's so hard to control! Okay, got it. I'm a tank. What am I looking for? Ah! Oh, this is some hard driving for your boy. Okay, got it. Got it.
Bounce.
B. Okay, what am I looking for? Am I just spelling words right now?
Rocket.
Yes, rockets. Oh. Oh, I put down a bomb, I think. Oh, shit. Oh! Oh my god.
Range.
Yes, range. I'm afraid to hit other buttons. Okay, that's a bomb. What is this? B, C, A, B, C. Oh, that's the tank controls. You can switch them if you want. I'm gonna stay with this for now. What the fuck? Am I winning? Can you play this online? How sick would this be? You are in first place? Oh, hell yeah. Good. There's no one playing? Oh. I think this is one of those games that you can pull out the joystick and play with other people. Whatever, chat. I think I'm doing pretty okay. All right, I won. I won that game, for the record. Okay? All me, to be quite frank with you. There was an AI option, was there? Okay, let's play one with an AI. Ready? Press start. Map mode combat. Terrain teams no weapons. Where was the AI? Oh, here we go. Tanks. One AI tank. I'll take on 3. I'll take on 3. I'll destroy him. All right, chat. Get ready to pog.
Shot. Health.
Oh god. Okay. Here's the new plan. Ah! No! No! Slow down! Don't run at me! Oh my god, they're destroying. The AI is so good at this game. Oh!
Laser. Speed.
Okay. Okay, here's the plan. If I don't fight them, I can't die, right?
Range.
Alright.
Shot.
I'm gonna reverse over here.
Laser.
Gonna hide in the corner and play like a coward. Come on, use them good.
Rocket.
Rocket, yes. What does a rocket do? Rockets sound good.
Health. Laser.
Oh my god, it's so hard to face forward.
Speed.
I'm doing great, I think.
Range. Health.
Health!
Range.
I can't even like drive straight. This is so hard. How do people game in the 70s? Am I winning? Okay, here we go, chat. Here's the plan. I'm gonna sneak up on C3. Here we go.
Bounce. Range. Speed. Shot.
I got him.
Laser.
Oh
Shot.
shit, he got me. Oh no, I let him out. Ah!
Bounce. Range. Speed.
Oh my god.
Range.
How do I bounce things? Oh.
Shot.
Ah! Run!
Laser.
I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best.
Rocket.
Nice, nice. Okay, all right. I'm holding in there, I think.
Range.
Wait, this game's actually like kind of fun. Oh, it's good. No, turn
Rocket.
around. No, no. Nice, he died. That's huge.
Range.
No,
Range.
I lost. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I'm back in it.
Shot.
I think I'm definitely like, I'm either in first or second for
Rocket.
sure.
Rocket.
Right?
Laser.
Shiza.
Laser.
I want this B.
Bounce.
Nice.
Laser. Speed. Speed. Shot. Range.
Oh no, stop. Dude, the
Speed.
C4 is fucking insane.
Range. Shot. Rocket. Speed. Laser.
Uh-oh.
Speed.
Uh-oh.
Speed.
Uh-oh.
Range. Bounce. Range.
I think I won. Let's just leave this chat. Let's get out of here. I think I crushed that. Pretty sure I'm a solid 1974 gamer, so, you know, it's whatever, chat. God tier. From transistors to CPUs, early arcade games like Tank and Pong were not software programs. Instead, they were built purely out of custom computer hardware mounted on massive motherboards. The 1975 release of the incredibly affordable MOS 6502 processor meant that Atari and others could now program their games in software. Home Pong. Although the Magnavox Odyssey, designed by Ralph Baer, had already come out in 1972, the home video game craze truly kicked off with the wildly successful Home Pong, first released, as shown here, by the retailers Sears as Telegram's Pong for the 1975 Christmas season. Look at that. So is that a controller or a full console? Is that a full console? Wow. Tuba Fan, thank you for the 27 months. Welcome back. That's a full console, so you just plug it into your TV, huh? Wowzer. Atari Pinball? Atari launched a pinball division of 1975 with the aim of innovating on their still popular game. Atari built more expensive machines with advanced computer hardware and larger playfields, but the new technology was not reliable. Atari quickly left the pinball business, but not before producing some interesting tables. Atari's pinball problem. Eugene Jarvis, who went to, he's with Iron Man, right? Who would go on to create video games hits like Defender, joined Atari in 1977 to program the processors that controlled its new pinball games. What he found was a company that, in his view, was making all the wrong decisions about pinball design. Shh, video time, chat. Shh, get your popcorn. Shh. I actually really like the videos.
Atari really, why were they in the pinball business? You know, here they had this tiger by the tail of video games, you know, just this supernova of creativity and possibilities, and you know, they were nailing it left and right, creating new genres every other week. Why would you mess around with pinball? You could tell our games were just not working, you know, and due to reliability, poor engineering, you know, thermal issues, issues of the games just falling apart, poor hardware design. You know, I could see the writing was on the wall that we were going to go down. I mean, the pinball division was just a massive disaster. I mean, it was, you know, it's kind of the.
I went to a pinball kind of museum
hubris of
in Alameda,
like
California.
Valley,
it was so cool to play through all the years.
It's like, oh, these.
My favorite were the
Chicago,
90s.
they make these crappy old games, you know, like, you know, we're going to redesign everything. We're going to put the display down in the bottom. We're going to, you know, put the boards, you know, underneath the play field so all the crap falls in and shorts out.
Did they have Peach Ball? They did not.
I mean, it was really horrific design, and they caught on fire. The solenoids, they used this thing called rotary solenoids, which burned up and the screws fell out. And, you know, it was kind of a, you know, just a complete disaster as far as like design and also testing. And
could you imagine the Steam reviews? Oh my god!
Games that caught on fire.
This game doesn't work. I want a refund. I played for an hour.
They made a lot of money when they were working. You know, I know the programming was awesome because I did it. You know.
Oh, I'm so glad they got interviews, man. The Atarians. Atari entered the pinball market in 1977 with the Atarians, which featured a wide-body playfield that was 27 inches wide compared to a standard machine's approximate 20-inch width. 7 inches more is a lot more, chat. Don't forget. It was also an early example of a pinball game controlled by a computer processor, versus simply being built out of electrical and mechanical parts. Look at that! It's kind of interesting how, like, in the 70s and 80s, all of the art was very, very small, and they would surround it with borders. Just lots of borders and dynamic colors. That's the instruction manual? Yeah, there it is. I kind of miss manuals, dude. I remember my last manual, I think, was Conker's Bad Fur Day for the Xbox. And I didn't even play the game. I just bought it and read the manual. Because I played Halo too much. Time 2000. The first pinball machine for which Jarvis did the programming was Time 2000. Like the Atarians, it featured a wide body... Oh, I just read that. The first pinball game designed by Steve Ritchie was sent on to create famed machines like Black Knight and High Speed, and who still designs pinballs to this day, programming by Eugene Jarvis. And then Hercules, at 7 feet tall. 8 feet deep and over 3 feet wide. Atari's Hercules is the biggest commercial pinball machine ever manufactured. Instead of standard silver pinballs, it used pool cue balls. Really? Ultimately, once players got past the novelty factor, Hercules wasn't much fun. It was just the last pinball machine Atari ever produced. Wow. That thing must have been massive. Remember when you rented a game and tried the game code and the manual to try and get to the ending faster? No, I don't. I actually never did that. That's clever, though. Did people write them in the back? Read them on the way home was always the best? Yeah, Metroid Fusion, my one and only manual, really. Fantastic! Okay, let's move on to the next tier. If you guys are interested in this game, do remember we are doing a sponsored segment right now. Exclamation mark, Atari 50 is the name of this game. Just came out today, and you'll have all the info there if you want to click on my link. Breakout. Famously designed by Apple founders Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. Breakout. Wait, Wozniak was involved with Breakout? Interesting. It's interesting how these Apple guys are so plugged into so much for today's world. Didn't Pixar get started by... Oh god, what's his name? Steve Jobs? Or was it part of the assist? Anyways. Breakout was essentially a single-player Pong in which the player had to continually deflect a bouncing ball back up to the top of the screen to break rows of bricks. It was a smashing success, including in Japan, where it inspired the later creation of Space Invaders by Taito. It was Wozniak? Was it Wozniak? Promotional flyer. The Atari logo on the Breakout flyer includes the company's online tagline, Innovate Leisure. Look at these graphics, man. Is that hand-drawn, or was that done on computers back at the time? Can we play it? Oh my god. Neo Breakout, new for 2022 from Digital Eclipse. This modern update to Breakout features an exciting new graphical style as well as competitive two-player mode, Battle Breakout. So this is their rendition of it. Okay, I'm down. Let's play it. Stencils probably? Yeah, probably. Breakout. How to play. Oh my god, they got a manual and everything! I'll figure it out. Can't be that hard, right? Neo Breakout. What do I do? Just break all the bricks? Is that what we do? Is this a game? I think I'm owning. Yes? It's kind of hard, actually. I want all the bricks. Nice. I need to get to the right side here. Oh my god, so fast. Dude, how do I make it go left? Okay, here we go. Swing hard. Yes! There we go, there we go. Oof, I fucked up, I think. There we go. Up at the top? Huge! Whoa. The time barrier has been breached. Oh, okay. Whoa. Wow, the Atari had great graphics. Oh no! Okay, okay, we got 4 shots. Okay, that's fine. I can do this. Oh no! Suddenly I'm sucking ass? Not cool, chat? Not cool? Oh, I can't save that one. Sorry, bud. I need to get better at strategy. I feel like breaking down one side and letting it bounce around the top is the call. Yeah, get up there. Yes! That's the call. That's the strat. Right there. Yep. Doing good. Doing good. Get that up there again. What do you guys do? Do you just keep the thing moving on the bottom and follow the ball? Or do you wait it out and adjust? No! Man! I've wasted like over half my lives. I suck at Breakout, dude. There it is. No! That angle really gets me, dude. Okay, one more. One more. One more. One more. God, I'm insane. Okay, alright, alright. 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 We're doing alright. I wonder if this works, this left side if I can. Ooh, go back to the left side. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. Wait, what? Excuse me? Am I on a timer? Excuse me? Don't stress me out! There we go. Get it up there. Oh, shit. No, no, no! Okay, last ball, last ball. If I finish this here, I could probably earn a new ball, right? If I just hit the ball perfectly, I can't lose. Yep. 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 Beautiful. Okay. Work the top side, work the top side, work the top side, work the top side. Yes! I heard something blink. No! Shh. Chill out. Oh, is that that big yellow thing going around? Is that what's indicating the timer's about to go down? One more. Nice. Okay. All right, I can get the high score. I can do it. I can do it. It's doable. I got a new life, I think. What was it 100,000 gives you a new life? Ooh, ooh. Oh, okay, it's okay. The new life saved me. We're good. We're fine. Game over! Wait, back up. I'm gonna put in space symbol, box, space. Number 1. I'm literally the best Breakout player ever. You guys can't beat me. You cannot. It's whatever. I do what I do. All right, let's go continue with the history lesson. We read all these. On to the next. A clash of cultures. In November 1976, Warner Communications acquired Atari for $26 million. About $130 million in 2022. Atari's main reason for seeking a buyer was that it needed funding to produce its first game console with interchangeable cartridges, the Atari VCS. But the marriage of Atari's freewheeling spirit and Warner's corporate culture would prove an uneasy one. Why Warner wanted Atari? Warner Communications, for its part, was eager to expand its entertainment holdings, seeing video games as the entertainment industry with growth potential. After buying Atari, it quickly began investing more money into it to grow the business. Ray Kasser. Let's look at him. He looks nice. He looks like a grandpa that would, like, make you some cookies, you know? The little cutout ones with, like, the green icing thrown on top. He would do that. A Harvard Business School graduate, Ray Kasser enjoyed a successful career in textiles before Warner installed him as president and CEO of Atari in 1978. Kasser led the company through its most intense periods of rapid growth and enormous profit, as well as the most dramatic financial losses. Oh, so he did both. Yeah, it's content creation. It'd be like that. Yeah, it'd be like that. Notable and quotable. When Warner kicked in, Ray Kasser had marketing that knew nothing about games. They didn't play games. Marketing told engineering what to do and basically turned it into a stodgy, old, calcified, filthy rich company. Al Alcorn from Atari Vice President of R&D. That sucks. In came Rayquaza in came Rayquaza, and now there was a new mindset. The mindset was, we've got a cash cow, we've got to milk the crap out of it. Well, that's sad. Damn. I don't like Ray. I don't think Ray ever really understood the value of the engineering talent that he had. His whole fucking company flamed him. A fateful shirt. Relations between Atari's designers and the management at Warner did not improve when executive Ray Karzar called the designers a bunch of high-strung prima donnas. In a newspaper interview, in response, the designers printed these shirts, which read, "Just another high-strung prima donna at Atari," and wore them to work. Damn. What is up with CEOs? And just like not trying to connect with people. Like, just a little effort. You know? Oh, what's this game you're working on? You know? What's this? The same effort he put into the Christmas cookies. Why can't he put it into the people that he works for? What the heck, man? It's hard to connect people though when you never had to live like them? Yeah, I guess. There were a fair number of people miffed at what high-strung prima donna thing, and Carlina, who was one of the graphics artists in the publication group, we just saw a little and said, that'd make a great t-shirt. Damn. Did they do drugs at Atari? The questions that we need the answers to. One of the often heard stories about Atari game design is that drugs were often involved. We put the question directly to the designers who were there and found that everyone's experience was a little different. Here we go, chat. I feel like a high school teacher. Everyone sit down.
You will hear stories of hot tubs in the lobby and drug use in the office. And I'm here to tell you that none of that happened in my department.
Oh.
We started smoking pot right in our office. Rob and I were like the premier pot. Sorry, Rob. I and some other person who occasionally shared an office with me for 5 years at Atari, however that frickin' worked, we would just fire up right in the office. It's like, who knows?
He looks stoned now.
It's like, it wasn't even a sense of privilege. It was just mindlessness.
I worked in a satellite office. I started in 1977, which was still pretty early. It was only 18 months since the 2600 came out. But there was no hot tub in the lobby of the office that I went to. There was no drug use in Atari, though I don't doubt that it was over where Howard and Todd Fry were working.
Drugs were consumed at Atari.
Howard!
People at all levels of management, from the bottom
Did
to the
he make
top,
E.T., Howard?
all over engineering. Not everybody did drugs, but some people did, and some people enjoyed them, and some people abused them, and some people went to the hospital on them, but by and large, drugs were a relatively nominal factor. Drugs, you know, there was a lot of marijuana, and it would participated a lot in brainstormings. So we had the way of, you know, trying to incorporate drugs into our productivity model.
I went home and I smoked a joint, a little bit of cocaine and a little bit of psilocybin in it. And I was sitting there, it was about half gone when I realized, oh, you could do that. And it's like I put it out and I went and I wrote a page of notes. And my design for that kernel was exactly what it ended up shipping. It was like, it was a tremendous amount of effort, actually, to get everything organized.
You know, they did have good deliveries of cannabis in the inter-office mail. You know,
I love this
probably
segment.
The primary use of those yellow manila envelopes. So I think it was, you know, Fridays or Monday. I think it was Fridays when you get these really thick envelopes coming through the system. You know, and it was weird. It was like there was a guy working there, and his job was he was the weed dealer. You know, that was his sole job at the whole company.
And there was a very straight German VP of hardware down the hallway in the building. I have no idea. He complained to management about the smell of pot smoke in the corridors. So they got him an office in a different building.
Got him.
I have been asthmatic since I've been 12. I need drugs to breathe. I did not do drugs because drugs to me were something that let you get up in the morning, you know, and breathe. So and nor did I think I wanted to mix those things. The high of me was doing the work. And I was always a happy guy, so I just didn't feel I needed it. So I never did drugs, but there were a lot there.
Don't put too much stock in the fact that every Atari employee was
good for him.
Stoned out of their minds while making games.
I mean, there was all kinds of drugs consumed at Atari, but the real drug at Atari was going into a store and seeing your product, seeing your game.
Yeah. When a video does well on my YouTube and it has a lot of comments, like there's nothing like it. It's like, oh, people actually care about what I make. It's awesome. When you create something and people are down to be a part of it, it's always special, right? Sprint 8, an 8-player driving game. Sprint 8, what the hell? Look at this chat. Look at this. This feels like it needs to be in Dave & Buster's. Oh, look, I can move it. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. You remember a game like this? Looks like a torture device. Put someone in the middle and just spin the wheels and see what happens. Yikes. The promotional flyer. Look at that. 8 cars are on the track during every race, whether 1 or 8 players are driving, explains the Sprint 8 flyer. The drone cars are computer controlled, so the competition always stays tough. Oh, is there like a screen down the middle? So they're like looking down and driving? On like a... Oh! I think I've played a game like that before. It was awkward, yeah? Wow. It was a lot of fun. Interesting. Atari Video Music, the first electronic music visualizer ever sold commercially. Atari Video Music could be hooked up to the user's stereo system and television set to display psychedelic visuals, reminiscent of Atari VCS graphics, to the rhythms of whatever music was playing. A variety of knobs and buttons on the front of the device let users adjust the images. Fire truck. Hey, look at that. Is that one of the first vehicles that you sit in? Based on designer Wendy Allen. I love all the titles of these games. It's so simple. It's just like Spaceman, Fire Truck, Drive Game, Be Cowboy. Based on designer Wendy Allen's previous game, Superbug, the Fire Truck is a unique 2-player cooperative game in which one player, sitting in the cabinet, steers with the front half of the fire truck while the other player, standing behind the seated player, swings the rear half. Can I play this? Oh my god, I can play it. Featuring a cabinet with 2 steering wheels, Fire Truck was the first cooperative arcade game. One driver steered the truck cab while another piloted the trailer. Wait, if I don't have 2 players, can I play this? Sorry. How do I move it? Buttons. Buttons. Controls. Up, down, left, right. Bell is B. Horn is A. Accelerate is ZR. Okay. Okay. Oh! Oh, we're going. How do I turn the other part? Ah! Oh! It's okay. Reverse. It's fine. We gotta get to the fire. All right, the other fire. The other part's. Ah! Pay attention back there. All right, here we go. We're doing all right. We're doing good. I don't know how to turn the back portion. Can I turn it? I need a second player. Oh shit, to the right. Ah! We're good. Wait, I'd actually be really good at this shit. Oh, it's like dragging wrong, isn't it? It's fine. Can you steer? Oh my god. I'm like dragging it across the floor. Shit! Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. My score went up. That's good, right? What? That didn't hit. Disagree. Lag. Okay. Okay. All right. Here we go. Oil. Is oil good? Do I want to pick up oil? I feel like oil's bad. It would give me more fuel though, right? Straightaways are good. I like straightaways. Ooh. Okay. Score 100. Dude, I actually think if I had a second player, I would be fragging in this game. Where's the online support? Where's the matchmaking? Where's a fire? I don't think there is a fire. Oh, I wanted that oil. Okay, I'm still hold W because we're about to be out. Shoot. Ah! Okay, you're fine. You're fine. Oh no, almost out of fuel. Okay, what'd I get? 130? That's good. I said good job. That's good. I got a good score. Good job, me. Hell yeah. No. I don't. I'm good with one. Thank you. Yes, I'm sure I want to quit. Okay. I keep forgetting it's a switch button. I need to hit A on the bottom. Yes. Are you sure you want to quit? Yes. Back out. Perfect. Superbug. The first game programmed and designed by Wendy Allen, Superbug was a racing game featuring a bug-style car. The game was rendered entirely in black and white. The car appeared to be yellow because of the layer of transparent plastic over the monitor. Really? Can we see that? Oh, I want to see it. It doesn't look like I can play it either. Well, it's a fire truck. Okay. Okay, let's go this way. Super Breakout. An update to the original game designed by Et Rotberg, Super Breakout was billed as 3 games in 1. A switch on the front of the unit let the player choose between 3 different games. It still had a black and white display with color added via plastic overlays on the monitor. Let's play it. Oops. Oh, no! Wait. Oh, did it not keep where I was at? Where was I? Oh, I lost my place, chat. Yes. Super Breakout. Okay. Yes, let's play. Here we go. 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 Oh, I can pick the map. Oh, it's so much faster. And it's so much thinner on the bottom. Ooh. It's so fast! People in the 70s did not move this fast. There's no way. I feel like I'm a cracked out zoomer right now. Trying to keep up with this ball. Okay, go. How do I go? Again. Oh, it just goes out. Good. Doing great. Shoot. Shoot. You got a knob to rotate? Is that what it was? Go again. It gets so fast so quickly. No wonder why they ate so many quarters. Nice. Okay, I got the top open. We're good? Yes! No! Oh, I thought I was gonna stay up there. Okay. Okay. Oop. Go again. Does it flip sides each time when the ball comes out? I don't understand why when I hit the orange, it's suddenly just a mile fast. Excuse me? What are these rules? The velocity is too much. Balance it, please. 3 games in 1, so that was Super Breakout, huh? Nifty. So you had Double Breakout, Progressive Breakout, and Cavity Breakout. Lunar Lander. Vector displays were a new technology that allowed games to draw crisp, clean, high-resolution lines. Lunar Lander, designed by Wendy Allen and Rich Moore, was Atari's first vector game. And in sharp contrast to the other fast-paced arcade games, Lunar Lander was a deliberate, methodical game in which the player had to carefully land a space capsule on the surface of the moon. That sounds fun. Insert coins. Okay. Inserting coin. Push start. Yes. Now what? Oh. Oh my god, why won't I slow down? Why am I going so fast? Oh, no! I'm going so fast! Am I gonna land? Am I gonna land? Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty alright. I like how it zooms in. Gotta slow down the speed. Slowing down the speed. How much gas do I have? 570? It seems like a lot. Alright, this seems good. Oh, I'm going left a little bit too much. Oh, I'm coming in hot. Oh, I'm coming in hot. Oh, no. I'm coming in too hot. Way too hot. Way too hot. Oh. Man, I feel like that's not how physics work. Why am I spinning? No, stop spinning. Why am I spinning? No, stop spinning. What the fuck? What do you mean low on fuel? Wait, what? What do you mean I'm out of fuel? Alright, we'll say that I just one-shot that game. That's pretty fun. That's kind of cute. In a weird way, that was kind of like physics going on. It's kind of nice. Promotional flyer. Another Atari first. Announces the Lunar Lander flyer, calling it the first one-player game to authentically simulate an actual moon landing mission. Another Atari first. Notable and quotable. Vector games look different from raster games, and there is mental shift in game design when working with vector graphics. Vector Sector. A tribute to the classic vector graphics era, Digital Eclipse presents VCTR SCTR, an original game developed in 2022 that blends the best elements of Lunar Lander, Asteroids, and other vector-based arcade games. Okay, I'll try it. Yeah, that seems fun. I'll try it. Why not? Vector Sector. One player. One player. How to play. Move. Fire. And shield. It's what I do. Okay. Okay. Alright. Kinda own it, actually. Uh-huh. What? Oh, shit! Okay. Oh, no, no, no! Alright, well, guess we're taking the 2 times. Oh, no, there's something here! Can I go up? Fuck. Fuck. Okay. still? Oh my god! Wait! This is cool as hell! Wait! Unfair. Okay, alright. Yep. Wanted to kill it, but I panicked. I did not see that. We dodged that. Gotta play safe. Go again! No, restart game. Reset. I got unlucky. Reset. I forgot about shield. I should do that way more often too. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 5 times. We're 5 times gamers here, chat. 5 times. 5 times gamers. Okay. Can I shield here? Is that possible? I can't shield here. Shield there. I'm so scared to die. What is going on? This is so cool, actually. Wait, what? Am I just killing shit? Do I have to kill them all? I don't think I have to. Score, right? Wave 2. Alright, let's go. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, I got one more left. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is cool, dude. This is really cool. That was awesome. Okay, let's back out. More history. I am really enjoying this game. This is really fucking cool. Like, aside from the ads and being sponsored, like this is really cool.